Lakers Nation, what is going on? So this morning we just got a recent report coming from an article called Sports Illustrated, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it before, but I'm not gonna waste too much time in this video. I'm just gonna, read the article if you guys want to follow along with me. But Stephen A. Smith, he's an NBA analyst and also an ESPN insider, and pretty much did reveal or just claimed that star Zion Williamson from the New Orleans Pelicans just wants a trade to the Los Angeles Lakers or the New York Knicks. But we heard this report even before, dating back into the 2024 offseason, the summer and stuff like that, even leading up to, the regular season. But it's not really, breaking news if you get what I'm trying to say. But it says the New Orleans Pelicans entered the 2024 25 NBA season with the hopes of making legitimate noise after adding a player like DeJounte Murray to a team, pairing alongside Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, and a plethora of other fantastic role players. After playing 41 games this season, the Pelicans have the Western Conference worst record, sitting at 9-32. 15 seed, 4-6 in their last 10 games, but they did play the Chicago Bulls last night and wind up winning. I believe the final score was like 120 to 119, but they're currently on a one-game winning streak. As the season collapsed, so did the trade rumors also increase. One of the latest rumors comes from ESPN star Stephen A. Smith. During an episode of First Take, Smith claimed that Zion wants to leave New Orleans for a big market like Los Angeles or the New York Knicks, suggesting an interest in Los Angeles Lakers and New York. Zion Williamson doesn't want to be in New Orleans. He just doesn't want to be there, Smith said. He wants to be in a major market like LA, New York, or whatever, because he wants the marketability. While Smith may claim that Zion wants to leave New Orleans for a larger market team, it seems more like it's ESPN star desire more than it's just a fact. He later doubled down on his statement, claiming that Zion's time in New Orleans has become a joke, which I do agree. He also quoted this right. He says, "You look at Zion Williamson right now, it's just becoming more of a joke and joke." Smith said, that his brother has got superstar written all over him as a talent, but he just doesn't appear to care enough about being a professional. And he certainly, I don't believe, wants to be in New Orleans. I think he just wants out. I think he should just request a trade. But I think that it's just what it is about, and I think he'd rather be someplace elsewhere. But why should anybody want him at this point if this is what you're going to be getting out of him? Which I do agree, because you can't rely on the guy night in and night out, right? But it says it's hard to see why New Orleans Pelicans would continue with the current roster. The core of Zion Williamson is uncountable as he seems. At the same time, the team really does have some great pieces that never really got a chance to be healthy this season, right? But pretty sure there was a report coming out weeks ago, might have been a month ago, longer than that the Pelicans are at least open to trade anyone on the roster except Herb Jones, elite defender, but he's been dealing with injuries this season. And you got your rookie in Yves Missy's a center coming out of Baylor. He was a freshman. And also you got Trey Murphy, which is a very good, player, right? But 2 months ago, there is a report pretty much coming out from Bovada Official on the NBA Central Twitter page. And it said that the Los Angeles Lakers were the favorites to land Zion Williamson if the Pelicans did decide to trade him. Maybe that's just pure speculation, but who knows? I'm an NBA fan, diehard Lakers fan, and I just wish I knew what is going behind the scenes, but I really don't know. But also, Zion Williamson has been out, almost damn near 2 months, dealing with the left hamstring strain, and was out indefinitely, so there was just no timeline. And he did return on January 7th into game action versus the Minnesota Timberwolves on a Tuesday night, and he came back, right? But Zion Williamson, he's just going to have to change his diet. Maybe a team like the Los Angeles Lakers takes the risk, takes the chance on him. Maybe they change him and transform it, whatever the case may be, right? But you could give him all the advice you want. Maybe he won't take it. And I would pair him alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis, right? Maybe he would change, playing for, the Lakers, culture and stuff like that, being a big market. But like I said, we could give him all the advice he wants, and he might still not take it. He might not even take it serious, his diet and stuff like that, not being disciplined. But we'll see what happens. He is listed at 6'6". That's his height. He weighs about 284 pounds. Goddamn. And he also plays the power forward position. So he's very athletic, even though he's not in shape. He's not the greatest three-point shooter, but he can get outside in transition. He can get you some buckets. One of the best power forwards in the league, right? But the New Orleans Pelicans, I think they should just tank, right? They deferred the Lakers pick in 2024, and the Lakers used their first round 17th overall pick in drafting a steal and thought to connect. But they're going to have our pick in 2025, right? But we'll see what happens. If I'm, the New Orleans Pelicans, I'm looking to get, draft pick and at least tank for Cooper Flag because they're just not doing anything this season. There's a lot of, expectations, but it is what it is. It's part of, the NBA. Players get injured and you can't control it, right? But I do want to show you his contract, and I'm pretty sure it's non-guaranteed. So it says the final, 3 years of Zion Williamson's contract with the New Orleans Pelicans are not guaranteed. This is because Williamson missed more than 22 games in the 2022-23 season, triggering a clause in his contract. In July in 2022 exploitation, Williamson signed a 5-year, $197 million contract extension with the New Orleans Pelicans, but the contract includes a clause that protects the Pelicans if Williamson misses a game or doesn't meet certain weight and body fat percentage requirements. If Williamson doesn't meet the requirements, the non-guaranteed season can become fully or particularly guaranteed. If Williamson doesn't meet the requirements, the Pelicans can waive him after the 2024-25 NBA season without financial consequences. What could happen in the future? Williamson could regain the guaranteed status for the remainder of his contract if he does meet the requirements. My apology. And the Pelicans can cut Williamson's salary significantly if he does miss a lot of games in the 2024-25 NBA season. The Pelicans can guarantee Williamson's entire 2025-26 salary if he does play in at least 61 games in the 2024-25 season. But he's been out due to suspension. And I do want to show you, his stats for the season, right? So he did have, games out, the Grizzlies, December 20th, December 30th, the loss against the Los Angeles Clippers, against the Miami Heat didn't play January 1st in 2025. Wizards didn't play, obviously, twice didn't play, but January 7th was his return against the Timberwolves, and he played good in his return. Played 28 minutes, he had 22 points. He did shoot 9 of 15 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Obviously, the Trailblazers didn't play, and the Sixers didn't play due to suspension. But against the Boston Celtics on January 12th, the other day, 4 or 5 days ago, whatever the case may be, you get what I'm trying to say. On the road, he did play 28 minutes. He dropped 16 points. He did shoot terrible from the field, not efficiently. 5 of 15, 0 of 2 from the three-point line. Not a great three-point shooter, but he is a good rebounder. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. But last night against the Chicago Bulls in a win, he did play 24 minutes. He did drop 21 points, 10 of 14 from the field. Very efficient. Didn't take any three-point attempts, but he did have 7 rebounds, 9 assists, no steals. And obviously, you look at his career stats, right, from, his, 6th season in the league. His rookie year, 2019-2020 Pelicans, 24 games played. That is not good, right? 2020-21 Pelicans, 61 games played out of 82, which is not all that great, but it's not, terrible. At the same time, if you get what I'm trying to say. But 2022, 23 NBA season, 29 games played. 2023-24, that was the most games ever played, 70 games out of 82. So that is very good. But so far in the 2024-25 season for the New Orleans Pelicans, he's only played 9 games. And we're 41 games into the regular season. And guess what? His career games played is 193. That is actually unacceptable when you're in the 6th season of your career. So that's why, the New Orleans Pelicans are looking to trade everybody else except for Herb Jones, Yves Missy, and Trey Murphy. But let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this report? Do you guys, buy it? Would you guys, take whatever Stephen A. Smith says? I'm pretty sure he has no sources, but like I said, he's an insider, an NBA analyst, one of the top ones. But I do want to show you his stats on ESPN. So it says he's averaging around 21.7 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, 5.3 assists. Shooting 48% from the field and playing 29.6 minutes a night. Shooting terrible from the three-point line, 20% on 1.1 attempts per game. He has a career 32.6% from the three-point line. 2023-24 year, did shoot around 33.3%. And then 2022-23 NBA season, shot a career high from the three-point line. Actually, no, second career high, 36%. And then 2020-21 NBA season, shot 29.4%. But his rookie year was his best three-point percentage, 42.9%. But he barely took any three-point attempts, 0.6 attempts per game. So I appreciate the support on this channel. We're on the road to 3K subs. Much appreciative so my channel can grow, to get it to more people, help the audience, the algorithm. And yeah, turn on the notification bell once again so you guys get notified of future uploads. And also comment down what topic do you guys want to see me talk about in my next video. And should I drop a video on realistic centers that the Lakers could trade for? I forgot to mention it in my other video. But we'll see what happens. And I'm out of here. Peace.